Hey everybody, there's my cat. I'm about to talk about some biking stuff. It's going to be a lot of anti-defense options. I think I'm going to make a few videos, probably at least 3 about these because there's a lot to talk about. I think there's a lot going on and some high-level interactions, so and they're fun to talk about. I'm also probably going to make an Oki video and also a crossup video if you guys are interested in that. If you have anything else you want to see or talk about biking wise, hit me in the DMs or throw a comment on there. If you want to watch more videos and stick to this channel, there'll be more of this kind of content because biking's sick. If you watch this, if I make him IB, then I get thrown, and it's a punish, right? So there's 2 good answers though to this. Then not only do you want to answer to this, you also want to mix afterwards. So some kind of mix ideas, so you can do this. So instead of getting thrown here, the level 1 answer to this, that's pretty very solid, is you want to do 2H afterwards. So you PRC back 2H. So this will also beat immediate backdash, right? So they kind of have to hold this. It'll beat mashing if you do if you kind of want to time it right. Some masters can beat it depending on how you time it. But we can see they do backdash. So here's 6K against backdash. Right, beats it, right? And you get a nice combo. It's nothing that special. But you get nice Oki off of which, you can do a crossup. I recommend just doing that basic one. Alternatively, if you don't want to do any of that, is you can do this will also just be an unreactable high. Right, so you can just do immediate Yoz on afterwards. This is a little bit harder, but it will nicely be any. If they're trying to pressure anything, they have to be holding up, right, to block it, and so it's pretty unlikely they'll be able to do that. So definitely incorporate some meter options after your 6K, right? Make them scared to have any button buffered or mashed. Make 6K a threatening option. Like this you get you get big combos off of this. So I recommend just doing that basic one. Nice answers to it. Right, so you can do 8-8 FPRC jump H. You can also do this, and you get a really nice follow-up. So definitely an interesting option to potentially do that. I always think that if you think your opponent likes to fuzzy mash a lot in general, it's actually a pretty sick option to do just like 2H. Alright. Another thing I want to talk about that I see a lot of high-level players do that you can really destroy them for and make them kind of re-guess their whole knowledge on Oki is they'll do a lot of 2 things. One, they're going to do a lot of IBFD on block. So, right, it totally gets them out of pressure. So they love doing that against Baiken jump baits. So you have to beat that. What do you mean you have to do? You have to make sure you get a delayed option on Oki. So an option, this one, right? So obviously he did the IB there, but it's just, as it's because he's not human, right? If you do this right, you can still get meaty CS, right? You see how he didn't backdash there? He wanted to, but he can't. Very good. you get even more plus frames than you do on the jump age. So obviously they can. I mean, some characters can DP out of it, right? It's not an actual safe jump. Sorry. Obviously, it's not DP safe. So if you want to go like this, then they can hard beat it out and get you a nice counter hit. But that's most of the time they aren't trying to DP out on your safe jump. So very good for that. Especially good for this as well, where it hard beats out delayed backdash. Because a lot of times we see them do this is they want to delay their fuzzy backdash or fuzzy throw, so that if you're doing something like this, it whiffs, right? they beat it out. You beat out your fake throw attempt. So this is a common defensive options that high level players have. I can show you this one too. So big reward, right, on just them backdashing. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I kind of want to talk about as well about this common situation that I see a lot, which is I see a lot of people Baikens doing this, which is really good. It's obviously crossup Yozansen, very strong, obviously, and you want to, having a nice crossup option has a lot of advantages. I don't think you should stop using it. First of all, it's easy and strong. You know, you just press 9, Yozansen, you can cross up there in certain situations. But there's some problems that I think it has in a lot of situations that Vikings don't really know how to deal with. You'll get a counter hit in the corner, right? And then you want to use this to try to get out of the corner, which is fine. Sometimes it won't even cross up, and it'll just be locking high to the direction, and you know, it's not that much of a mix anyways, but you lose that part as well. Other times you're going to have the situation where they're going to do 6P on wake up, right? And it looks kind of funny. You'll see in a second. It beats it, right? So 6 p.m. Rico just hard beats this out, even though it looks like it's kind of weird. It's a common situation in general. You're trying to get on the corner, and they're going to 6P this out of you, and you're going to get hit by a massive counter hit. They just get, you know, wrecked for it. But there's a very good option that's faster. It has better pressure on it that Vikings don't use a lot. So this, and if you do it right, you can hard beat out the 6P, right? Definitely also mess with it too, because it's pretty tricky to use it right. Even just neutral, you get better follow-ups, right, than the other one. You can get this nice combo. So, a very good tactic to have, which is fine, but you don't get nearly as much as you get off of this. Yeah, nice wall break combo dealing afterlife. So that's another idea. Try to get away from you. On the other hand, to land a backdash will get beat by this. So a good tactic to use after /2s is doing a immediate h-kabari to be backdash, and it has a higher frame trap. So once you frame trap a little bit longer, then you can start doing things like // into // or I think one of the best ones you can do is // into 5K, right? So definitely incorporate that. Try to do // more, and not just 2H, but // into h-kabari, or also // if far enough of my angle that you can get like nice juicy tatami mats. Alright, the last thing I kind of wanted to show was what some tactics you want to use off of h-kabari 2. I don't see a lot of Baikens do this. I see a lot of Baikens just do like this, and like just like keep the pressure with like not that much thought, you know, going on to it right there. They just like kind of just waste. I mean, like this is not bad, and you want to do this kind of occasionally, but there's much better options. So I think the 3 main pillars I would focus on for h-kabari 2 pressure afterwards is this is how I'd want to continue pressure, because you can get throw mix up off of this, right? You can go for throw, or you can go for another CS. You're hella plus. So very good option. If you want to catch them, if you think they're not gonna, you know, they're just no idea what's going on. This is very good. They can't react to that jump 5P, so you can get free jump, 3 throw mix a lot of time, and that's insanely good for Baiken. If you think they like to mash afterwards, you can do PRC 2D. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Hope it was fun.